Titan's 5-day surveillance training course was devised by former government surveillance instructors who bring a wealth of both public and commercial operational experience. It adapts aspects of relevant government surveillance protocol, then adds everything necessary to achieve the requirements dictated by the commercial environment. The skills are taught with an understanding of what is deliverable within a realistic timeframe to the individual wishing to enter into the commercial sector. The Titan 5-day surveillance course is intensive due to the content we have to cover in such a short space of time. However, it is delivered in an informal, friendly and supportive manner to get the best out of our students. Our attendees generally come from a non-surveillance background, although we have had some with previous surveillance knowledge or experience, who wish to use the course either as a refresher or to facilitate their transition from government to the private sector. The Titan 5-day surveillance course equips its students with all the required skills to succeed within the commercial environment. Each day is structured and begins with a theoretical input at our central Nottingham base. We then spend the rest of the day putting that theory into practice in and around the city. On days 1 and 2, we concentrate on foot surveillance, both as an individual and as part of a team, understanding where to look for and how best to utilise cover. By the end of day 2, we have covered every aspect of public transport and we begin to look at imagery production. We usually find that each course differs slightly, and we have deliberately made it as adaptable as possible to cater for all the different levels of ability we encounter. For example, on some courses, we may have to delay getting to grips with imagery until the basics have been more comprehensively practiced. Whereas, on other courses, we find that the students quickly adapt to the rigours of the operational requirements and are raring to get going with the equipment. Each course is unique, and that's what makes it so interesting and challenging. Day 3 sees the introduction of mobile surveillance, which is the following of a subject vehicle from a vehicle. This is where the course steps up a level, and the students are required not only to drive, but to give clear commentary whilst remaining calm and undetected by their subject and the general public they are operating amongst. It is a steep learning curve in such a short space of time, but we always try to keep things as relaxed as possible in order to get the best from everyone. Once nerves are put aside, it's an excellent opportunity to practice what you will be doing for real, without the fear of compromise. On day 4, we continue developing mobile surveillance, but now we factor in technical surveillance. We cover the deployment and retrieval of trackers and applications used to monitor them, as well as in-car imagery setups and props that can be used to facilitate greater longevity on the street. Back in the classroom, we have a surveillance law lecture, covering the laws we have to abide by and also touching on the ethics of what we do. We then have a practice session converting the imagery obtained during the day to show crucial information, and this is where the students produce their first operational report. Day 5 is the final exercise, and it's a realistic operational deployment from start to finish. It's exciting and as close as it gets in the training environment to a realistic commercial investigation. Having been given an operational order the night before, our students come into a comprehensive operational briefing. They then take the floor and discuss how best to execute that all-important first pickup, and we're away. With regards to individual success, at the termination of each day, the students have a debrief with their instructors, outline the positives and any developmental areas to be aware of. But we don't stop there. Titan goes the extra mile by offering their students access to the industry-renowned GROW Aftercare programme, which ensures they have every opportunity to gain employment. Group. Students are added to Titan's operational resourcing group and are allocated their first operational tasks. There are upwards of 170 companies which post their operational tasks on this group. Recommendation: they are advised which equipment to purchase or avoid. Ongoing support: our students are allocated a professional surveillance mentor to offer advice and support throughout their crucial first deployment. With you: if required, their mentor may deploy with them to ensure their success. Further details regarding our training can be found at www.titaninvestigations.co.uk and click on the training tab. Achieving perfection.